Okay. Welcome everyone. Very good morning. My name is Sibani Sekhar. I head marketing at RPATech. Joining me is Alok, founder and CEO RPATech. Today we are here to discuss about DocXtract, our new AI-powered extraction engine, which is transforming the way Indian invoices and Indian documents are being extracted currently across industry. And welcome, Alok. Over to you.
Thank you, Shivani. Happy to be here. And yes, DocXtract is something we built extensively by thinking what is not being solved in industry. It is very close to my heart because it is based on the real problem that our client face every day. So we can begin.
Yeah. So Alok, let me ask start with the basic question. Invoice extraction has been around for some time now, and there is OCR, there are new tools, IDP tools also exist. Then why are companies still doing invoicing manually, say invoice extraction manually?
Yeah, in fact, since we are into automation, and this question has been haunting us for years. So invoice processing is one of the most common automated processes across the world. And people start automation, RPA, intelligent automation with finance department, and invoice processing is kind of first processes they attempt. It is easy to automate, but most of the time it fails because of the extraction of invoices. Okay, there are very smart tool available in world which is called different kind of OCR, intelligent OCR and something. But what happens, these OCR read text, not context. Okay, and when this LLM thing is started, it is tried that we can read context, not only the text. Okay, so traditional OCRs can tell you that there is a number on line so and so. Okay, but it cannot tell you what that number is. Is it GST, it is quantity, or it is price, or any random line item, and that's where it fails. And then what we give, like form recognizer of Microsoft, API, and other, they're template based. So in template-based tool collapses once it goes in production. In every demo, in every UAT, it will work because it is based on some sample, but it collapses the moment there is a format change. New vendors are being added every day. If the tables, line items in an invoice breaks between pages, it collapses. And sometimes there is a stamp or some signature or something on the invoice, it fails. And it requires that there should be numbers within fixed boxes. Okay, for template-based tools requires numbers within the fixed boxes. So at the end, company start doing work manually. When they start, there many invoices are being processed. As they go by, new format comes in, new complexity comes in, and they get frustrated and start doing manually again. We have seen this pattern across industry, and that's why we came up with this solution.
So to sum it up, basically the how the OCR output works is they manually so they get the OCR output, then manually look at the fields like PO, GRN, GST, and try to make sense of it.
Yeah, means exactly. That's not automation. It's a kind of glorified copy paste, and where copy doesn't work. Okay, so you are doing copy paste, and you don't understand what is being copied, and some box is there. Whatever value is in that box is there. Copy that and paste it to destination. You don't know what you have copied is correct or not. And that's where what we solve, that whatever is in the document, first we understand what is where. And then we copy that, give you a kind of JSON, the structured output. So you get started very quickly.
Wow. So, what gaps, like say, you have already mentioned about some of the gaps that you saw to build DocXtract, but how it is built, on what it is built?
Yeah. So as I mentioned, that there are many OCRs, many intelligent and celebrated OCRs are available in the market, but none of them give reliability for high volume. Okay, and some invoice processing engine or OCRs try to give you template for invoice, but those templates sometimes work with a very good true PDF in Western countries. Any format changes in India, like complexity of GST and all, and Indian companies use different small tools like Zoho and other things to generate invoices, and they are not standard. So we wanted something that is AI powered, but behaves predictable and stable. So just putting LLM in this picture is not the only solution, because LLM brings its own complexity. It's a generative AI, so it can generate anything. So we want to have a controlled LLM which behaves predictably, and something that automation team can integrate fast with API. So that was our thought process, that should not be very complex, that we teams has to build RAG or something to come up with a solution. So we are currently giving DocXtract, which is not just OCR, it is a multi-model AI engine, which is LLM based for understanding. It is trained on various domain. We launched it for India invoices. There are rule guards, okay, like calculations should match, okay, so line item total should match, the tax calculation should match, and there are many other rule guards before we send that output. There is a post processing after extraction, and we have confidence in scoring. Everyone, any top OCRs has confidence in scoring, but our confidence in scoring is based on context, and whether the amount being returned can be amount or not. It is not based on that whether extraction quality is good or not. Like, means if there is a faded number, all OCRs will give you low confidence, because there is a complexity in the text. Okay, our confidence score is also based on content, whether this value can be an address or not, whether this value can be a name or not. Okay, we cannot say that we are successfully have extracted 1 2 3 4 and it is name. No. So this is why accuracy and consistency hold even when the layout changes. There is no need of making templates in DocXtract.
Yes. So just to expand on the point that you talked about accuracy. So as we know, Indian invoices come in different formats, and DocXtract as a tool is not template based like a traditional OCR, but there are challenging documents like say low quality scanned documents, some PDFs which are completely defined and different in terms of the design and what do you call the way they appear. So how do we, like say, how does DocXtract takes care of those kind of documents?
Okay, I'll quickly share my one slider. Okay.
Yeah.
I hope it's visible. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So
yeah.
This very simple way to show that how a complex system work, that you give input as any invoice document. Currently it support PDF and images. It goes through AI engine and gives you some output. It is as simple as it can happen in the explanation. Behind the scene, there are a lot of complexity, but this is how it is today. And to further answer your question, that I explained earlier also that it reads them in context. It doesn't depend on where the text is located. It understands pattern, relationship, tax structure, and arithmetic consistency. By arithmetic consistency, I mean what I was talking about, that whether a total is total or not.
Yeah.
Does that answer your question?
Yes, yes, it does. So one more thing is, which you have already mentioned, like say, irrespective of which tool it is, it has to integrate into the ERP and other systems seamlessly. So when it comes to that, so whenever we come up with any solution, developers who are actually the lifeline of the execution part of it, they always keep asking about the integration. How difficult is it? So when in case of DocXtract, how difficult is the integration, or how easy or seamless it is?
Yeah, good question. Being on the other side of table, where we are also a service company and we utilize a lot of tools. So ease of integrating was also a concern that when we were developing DocXtract. So currently, what we came up with is that simple REST API. Okay, send a file, get JSON. No complex installation, no complex integration and something. You just have to figure out that whatever technology you are using, whether you are using UiPath, Automation Anywhere, Power Automate, Python, your own C++, ERP, you have to figure out that how you will send that PDF to our ERP, and it will immediately return JSON. JSON is most acceptable structured format. Every technology understands this structure. It's readable, okay, that people even human can figure out what is being written. So no templates, no training required. Within our automation teams can integrate it. Let me show the JSON sample that we get. This is how simple the output for a developer would be. If they send a PDF, they will get this JSON, where a human can also read that what is in the data, what are the line items. Even we give what was processing time, which model was used, what kind of document, what is confidence score, and ID. Okay, so rest is data, and this I am myself is user, and I can't imagine anything simpler than this.
That looks quite simple in terms of output, and it's easily integratable to any ERP systems. Thank you for sharing that. Before we get into, like, say, the business impact side of it, like what kind of impact it has on business when we implement something like DocXtract. Let's talk about something which is kind of being perceived a little differently. Like some people think DocXtract is limited to Indian invoices, because we have been talking about it in our teaser saying this is built for India, and hence, like say, can you just clarify on that part?
Yeah, sure. Let me be very clear here that DocXtract is a general purpose extraction engine, the technology, but we are launching it first for Indian invoice models. Okay, so we are building this use case. We have picked this use case of Indian invoices and using this general purpose extraction engine because that's where we already have live customers and early signups. Okay, so it is ready to use with that model. People can just integrate within an hour and start processing their invoices. But actually, the technology DocXtract is a general purpose extraction engine. The architecture is already used for bank statement, passport, PAN, salary slip, KYC documents, and other invoice geographies also. However, we currently don't want to market it to confuse our customer like it is another OCR. We will do case by case. Okay, so first case is Indian invoice processing. Let's say with some time we'll come with the second use case is Aadhaar extraction, PAN card extraction, passport extraction, or we can launch it in other invoice geographies as well. So as soon as we get signups, we will launch those models.
Sure. So DocXtract has, like, say, the characteristics which on implementation will give business benefit. So suppose a company like a healthcare company or a manufacturing company is processing on an average 10,000 invoices monthly. So what happens from day one of implementation of DocXtract?
Yeah. On day one, they stop reading invoices. The posting in ERP become faster. Manual error will drop. Reconciliation issues reduced. Vendor escalation reduced. Automation team will stop wasting time in fixing template failures because there is no template. And they save real money immediately. As I said, it is 1 hour job to integrate, and they can start getting the benefit immediately.
So it has already been implemented in case of some clients. So what kind of feedback have we received so far from the early adopters?
Yeah, we are getting 3 things consistently. A, very high accuracy, stable output, and C, it is very easy to integrate and deploy. These are exactly the problem we wanted to solve, and it is coming out very well with within our customer feedbacks.
Sure. So to summarize, DocXtract is AI powered, built on multiple AI platforms, template free. There is no requirement of a template or adding a template and doing a glorified copy paste and calling it automation. Then high accuracy, up to 98% to 100% accuracy, and fast, affordable, developer friendly, and enables developer integrate very easily, and launching with Indian invoices and looking forward to adding more.
Yeah,
But not limited to only Indian invoices. Yeah.
yeah. If you are processing invoices manually or struggling with template-based OCR, just try DocXtract on your own invoices. You can go on website docxtract.rpatech.ai and you can try your invoices there. You will see the difference within few seconds. And you can also write us to submit if you have any specific kind of document which you want to be extracted and you are not successful with typical OCRs. We will put it in our pipeline of models and release that as well.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you, Alok, for taking us through the product and its capabilities. And now we are open to questions, if any.
So probably there is no questions, and people can go on this page, okay, and try using this button. Yeah.
Yeah. Or alternatively, they can book a demo, 15-minute demo with us, which we will take them through a demo, and then
Fair enough. Yeah. Thank you, Shibani.
Thank you, Alok. Thank you so much for your time. And I think this insightful session would have helped people understand our product better.